First of all, a short presentation of Serac. Serac is an international and independent group. They are specialized in filling, capping, heat sealing and blowing systems and have a strong expertise in the dairy industry. They supply systems for packaging in bottles as well as in cups for aseptic, ultra-clean and standard applications. You'll find more details on their dedicated website. Serac has its head office in France, but is strongly developed around the world with manufacturing sites in the US, Brazil, Malaysia and of course France. They are leader in aseptic dairy bottle filling with 24 million bottles packaged daily in the world and 77 aseptic machines in production, including 32 lines of UHT milk in bottles.
For milk and dairy beverage in bottles, Serac proposes a wide range of solutions with various levels of hygiene, standard, ultra-clean and aseptic filling systems. They propose to integrate Claranor slide systems on the ultra-clean line. Nova, which is part of Serac Group, sells packaging solutions for dairy products in cups. On this standard or ultra-clean systems, slide can also be integrated to guarantee the decontamination of cups before filling. In summary, Serac proposes the integration of slide on its filling system for chilled dairy products in bottles or in cups, with a shelf life superior to 21 days. This can be lines for drinking yogurt, fermented or pasteurized milks, and also dairy dessert filling. But let's call upon Mr. Roland Nicolas, Food Business Development Director at Serac, to explain why they decided to integrate slide by Claranor with the example of the new ultra-clean filler H2F in block version.
Innovation has always been one of Serac core values. Markets today are pushing for packaging dry chemical-free decontamination. So Serac has shown a strong interest in the slide technology. Serac and Claranor have then built a common experience in supplying the slide technology for plastic cap treatment with several lines installed and successfully running for fresh dairy products. The slide technology has been integrated in the H2F new ultra-clean Serac filler in both standalone and block blow molding filling versions. All the aspects of the integration have been carefully studied, like the microbial reduction rate for cap decontamination, the machine safety, the machine reliability, and the integration and the protection of the slide system within the Serac environment. The slide technology can also be retrofitted on existing Serac fillers to replace chemical treatment. The benefits for the customers are the reduction of the footprint of the equipment that allows also to secure the product shelf life and to get rid of the chemicals. In conclusion, Serac is strongly determined to develop and promote this technology for its ultra-clean fillers, not only for the plastic cap application, but also for other applications like aluminum foil cap.
So far, the integration of 8 Claranor equipment for closure decontamination was achieved by Serac on new and existing lines. Among these, the first upgrade of a Serac dairy packaging line with slide was realized in 2010 in a French company, l'Armoricaine Laitière.
We are now going to focus on this industrial case study, which will give us the opportunity to review the process of why choosing slide and how integrating it on an existing line. L'Armoricaine Laitière is a French dairy cooperative created in 1950 and located at the heart of the dairy region of Brittany in L'Enfant. The cooperative employs 75 people and produces 15,000 tons of dairy products a year. Its turnover last year was 23 million euros. Their production is composed of drinking yogurt and fermented milk, as well as cream and cheese. L'Armoricaine sells its products through its own brands, but a large part of its production, especially on drinking yogurt, is for retailer brands, as Carrefour and Metro, for example. The product we speak about today is drinking yogurt, packaged in 180-gram bottles, with a shelf life between 28 and 35 days. More than 50 recipes are manufactured on the Serac filling line, including sensitive recipes with muesli. The closure used is a flat HDPE cap of 32 mm diameter.
But what kind of issue is L'Armoricaine Laitière facing?
Well, the company knows the importance of the closure microbiological quality in the safety of the end product, and has decided a few years ago to secure this quality, to prevent mold and yeast development, and also to help standardize the hygiene quality of the closures, which was not guaranteed by the closure supplier.
The filling and capping line was installed by Serac and has a production speed of 14,400 bottles per hour. The HDPE bottles are demolded online. They are clean blown and don't need further online decontamination. As for the closures, until 2009, some of them used for sensitive recipes packaging were sent for irradiation. In 2010, L'Armoricaine Laitière had a wish to show a better image than gamma irradiation. They therefore discussed with Serac the possibility of integrating a decontamination solution for the closures on the filling line, complying with the shelf life requirement.
Some trials were first made with continuous UV systems that didn't give sufficient decontamination results. A chemical treatment system could not be an interesting solution. Indeed, with no installation needed for bottle decontamination, the cost would have been huge. Besides, the company didn't wish to manage the inconvenience of using chemical products on a filling line. Serac then proposed to test the efficiency of a pulse light treatment on the closure. The challenge test, realized in collaboration with Claranor at the Fraunhofer Institute in Germany, showed satisfying results, more than 3.6 log reduction on Aspergillus niger. They were realized following the protocol of the German Equipment Supplier Association, the VDMA. The pulse light solution was then chosen by L'Armoricaine Laitière to replace irradiation, because of its performance, of course, and also because of its other advantages. A dry solution, compact and easy to integrate on the existing line. Also, pulse light appeared to have no effect on the integrity of the closure, for example, on the sleeping agent. And, as you will hear now from Mr. Linnet, the managing director of L'Armoricaine Laitière, the user-friendly aspect of the technology also played an important role in the decision.
Une des lignes de l'Armoricaine Laitière est équipée d'une remplisseuse Serac qui permet de conditionner du yaourt à boire selon une cinquantaine de recettes différentes pour environ 8000 tonnes par an, soit 25 tonnes par jour. Nous avons un besoin de sécurisation de cette ligne lié à des problématiques de logistique et de transport. Une des clés de la réussite dans notre métier, c'est la durée de limite de consommation, la durée de vie des produits. Et dans notre process de conditionnement, un des points critiques est le bouchon, car celui-ci est en contact avec le produit. Nous avons donc été amenés à réfléchir, pour un certain nombre de raisons, à la sécurisation de l'hygiène et de la sanitation de nos bouchons. De nos discussions avec Serac est apparu que la lumière pulsée pouvait avoir un intérêt non négligeable de certains points de vue. Alors la praticité, la simplicité, pas de produits chimiques dans le process, pas de nuisance olfactive ni de nuisance sonore, et également un coût d'exploitation très intéressant. Auparavant, nous ionisions un certain nombre de nos bouchons pour des produits sensibles. On a mis en place cette installation Claranor sur notre ligne, donc depuis le mois de septembre dernier. Environ 20 millions de bouchons sont passés, 20 millions de bouteilles sont passées sans aucun problème particulier.
The integration of the Claranor equipment was studied and realized in collaboration with Serac. As you can see on this picture, it was installed just before the capper to reduce at the maximum the risk of recontamination. On this second picture, you can see the front side of the optical cabinet in the back, and in the foreground, the electronic cabinet. To give you a better idea of the system, here is a short movie realized on the line with the pulse light unit running. Up to now, 20 million bottles have been produced without any incident nor any microbiological alert on the pulse light unit. If we compare with irradiation, pulse light has brought a process simplification thanks to the online treatment and the possibility to treat every closure and not only those for most sensitive product packaging. Other points, with irradiation, the caps presented a slight yellow color and became more fragile. With pulse light, no impact on the closure quality has been observed. Besides the presence of pulse light on the line, will represent an asset in the development of new projects for L'Armoricaine Laitière. The company intends now to develop new recipes to be packaged on this line, which may imply more sensitive products.
And what about cost elements? I think we had the luck to discuss the topic with the customer.
Actually, yes. Considering an amortization of the pulse light equipment on 5 years, L'Armoricaine Laitière gave us the following elements. For 1,000 closures treated, the overall cost with irradiation was 1.60 euros, whereas it is now estimated at 0.54 euros with pulse light. This includes both investment and running costs. Running costs are composed of length and energy and are barely significative, 0.04 euros per 1,000 closures. At Claranor and with available elements, we would estimate these running costs for a treatment with peracetic acid to 0.27 euros.
Well, it's time to conclude on this industrial case. We hope we've managed to demonstrate that Claranor equipment for closure decontamination is an adequate and reliable solution for ensuring microbiological safety of sensitive refrigerated dairy products, and that this concrete example showed well enough the easy integration of the system on an existing line, and with a significant economic interest. Serac, for this first retrofit, has strengthened its position as an innovation leader in the dairy filling equipment sector.